Not even gonna lie to y'all, what I just found out about Malcolm Jamal Warner's death, it left me completely wrecked. This wasn't just some beach accident. This was a terrifying, heartbreaking scene where a father spent his last breath trying to keep his little girl alive. And now that the autopsy's out, the truth about what really happened is finally clear. I'm talking about CPR that was performed for 20 minutes, a rip current nobody saw coming, and a daughter pulled to safety, never made it back. The report says he drowned. But that single word doesn't even begin to cover the chaos, the panic, the pain that happened on that beach in Costa Rica. This ain't just about losing an actor. This is about a father's final act of love. And once you hear what went down, you'll never forget it. Okay, so picture this. Malcolm's on a family trip. It's a quiet Sunday afternoon in Costa Rica. He's out in the ocean with his 8-year-old daughter. Just them, the waves, and a couple other surfers nearby. Now I know Malcolm wasn't some reckless guy. He wasn't out there being wild. He was body surfing right by his kid, probably doing what every dad does, making memories, laughing, splashing around. But what they didn't see coming was the rip current. In seconds, they're struggling, and not just a little. We're talking pull deep, fighting to breathe, waves crashing over. People on the beach start panicking. One of them rushes out, grabs Malcolm's daughter, throws her on his board, and paddles like hell back to the shore. Another surfer and a lifeguard go after Malcolm, but by the time they reach him, he's already going under. This is where it gets really hard to talk about. There were no lifeguards on the beach, just bystanders and surfers. They pull him to shore. He's not breathing, but no one gives up. CPR starts instantly. I'm talking chest compressions, rescue breaths, everything. And y'all, they worked on him for 20 damn minutes. Let that sink in. That's not a basic procedure. That's people refusing to accept what's happening. That's strangers putting their whole soul into trying to bring him back. But after all that effort, all that hope, Costa Rican Red Cross had to pronounce him dead. Just like that. While his daughter, safe but probably in shock, stood just feet away. Now here's where it all gets confirmed. Malcolm's body was taken to San Joaquin de Flores. The next day, the autopsy came in. Cause of death? Asphyxiation by submersion. In other words, he drowned. It was ruled 100% accidental. No trauma, no injury, just the ocean doing what it does, pulling and dragging like it's got no mercy. But y'all, this wasn't just a drowning. This was a man dying with his daughter's name on his lips. A man giving everything to keep her above the surface. Can you even imagine the trauma watching your father disappear beneath the waves? Then seeing people try for nearly an hour to bring him back, and they still couldn't. So yeah, y'all, this one hurts. And honestly, I hope his daughter grows up knowing that her dad was brave, selfless, and loving. I hope the world reminds her every day what her dad gave to protect her. If this story hits you even a little, do me a favor, drop a comment below.